Actually, I've never met John Piper, but I wonder if Don might just come and let me just shamelessly ask you to give this a plug, Don. Don't feel any pressure. I just wonder if you could mention about, it seems that John Piper has a particular passion for encouraging pastors and so on.
In the North American context, those of us on the Council of the Gospel Coalition quietly agree that probably no single person has done more to scare up a new generation of young pastors and others that are deeply committed to Reformed theology, to taking the Bible seriously, to expository ministry, and so forth. In our context, evangelicalism, and to some extent here too, is becoming broader and broader and more dilute and more dilute. So there are lots and lots of people who call themselves evangelicals who don't know what the evangel is anymore. And the under 35s or perhaps under 40s under that banner are emptying out. There's no allegiance anymore to that old evangelicalism, and there shouldn't be much anyway. And then they're dividing into two camps. On the one hand, we'll call it the emerging camp, but it's touchy-feely and it's woolly theologically and so on. And the other is the confessional side. There are just not many people left in the middle anymore. The under 35s are all dividing, and John is a big part of that divide. Now, there are others as well, but he is a big part of that divide. There are some people, I was brought up in a home where my dad was pastor of great congregations of 30 people. So my sympathies are all with small churches in back corners where ministers serve faithfully and are unknowns. My sympathies are all there. 98% of the work of the ministry worldwide is done by people in small churches. So I worry about the guru type things and the flashy speakers and all that. I worry about that. Yet at the same time, there are some people whom God particularly anoints. And John is one of them. Don't think that it's just because of his intensity. Because there are other people who speak in a very different style who are equally anointed. But there is something wonderful about meeting God through the word ministry of John Piper, and I really do urge you to come.
Thank you very much.
Do I get the kickback?
Hey? We'll look after you. We'll look after you. Thanks, mate.